Today, we're going to try to get rid of Lord Zed's holiday humbug with Elfa's Magical Christmas. Let's check it out. It's that time of the year I reach for my favorite Power Rangers special. A lot of people aren't a big fan of this one. Do I actually love it, or do I just love harassing my friends with it? I guess the truth of the matter is both. And so, our story begins. Mikey! Master Mikey! Merry Yolaboka Flute, tapeworms! Oh man, this was a bad idea already. I am probably totally messing up the pronunciation of that, but I'm trying to get more in touch with my heritage. Oh, that must be Icelandic for cracker. Can you imagine finding this under the tree? Alpha 5 and the Rangers opening up presents with Santa? It's the perfect Yolaboka Flute gift. It's the season to exchange steelbooks and library cases with your loved ones. My buddy Daryl introduced me to the holiday, and although this isn't one of them, it's still worth taking a look at. Oh, something fell out of it. Hey, that's just a jar of street pickles. Who put that one there? It looks pretty girthy. Oh, there it is. Hey, it's a Power Rangers ornament. This is awesome. I need to find somewhere to put it. If I only had a tree, it's still pretty cool that a VHS tape came with a Christmas ornament. I'm gonna have to find something for this.
Whoa, bro, what's a street pickle?
It's quite simple, my ghostly friend. Let me explain. A street pickle is made when somebody gets filled up with too much holiday cheer. They start to feel a rumble in their tummy. Egad, the time is here. Will the pickle be good, or will the pickle be bad? It has to do with the physical media they had. Steel books and library cases gave all the pickles happy faces. If you watch movies on your phone or stream, then well,
your pickle will be...
Ooh, did you really need an explainer video for a poo joke?
Yes, I did. In the VHS release of Bloom of Doom, there's a nice trailer for Alpha's Magical Christmas, just in case you're wanting to get a clean pull of that.
Hey kids, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers have a special gift for you.
This commercial tells me they were intending to have the original Power Rangers in it. It makes me wonder what could have been.
Coming soon, Alpha's Magical Christmas, a timeless collection your entire family can enjoy year after year.
This tape has other fun trailers, but there is a story for another day.
Whoa, virtual reality is cool!
If you're a cool coaster kid, it's available on Power Rangers Super Samurai, A Christmas Wish. The best part is this DVD has a very clean scan of it, so the boot community can rejoice. I wonder what hidden gems we'll find in the VHS release. Let's see if I've been good this year and pop in Alpha's Magical Christmas.
Get ready, kids, because it's the Power Rangers like you've never seen them before.
Our video begins with some awesome Power Ranger promos. This tape is absolutely loaded with them, which is a good thing because, well, it's only 23 minutes long. But what it lacks in runtime, it makes up for by barely having the Power Rangers in it. What is this tape doing?
I feel so happy and excited about Christmas this year. Although, I didn't quite start out that way. In fact, I was really pretty sad this morning.
Could this be one of those cursed tapes, he thought.
You could tell they intended this to be a full episode, but perhaps flew a little too close to the sun with their ambition.
Not available on TV.
Woohoo! And I'm absolutely here for it. You know I love this stuff.
Oh, Zordon, I just can't seem to get into the Christmas spirit.
Cheer up, Alpha. It's Christmas Eve. Although it does seem strangely quiet without the Power Rangers.
If I could get a girl giving me that Romy J wiggle, dude, I would lock that down. Man. All jokes aside, in a lot of different interviews with Romy, she would talk about how uncomfortable the costume was. Man, I could only imagine. I'm kind of claustrophobic. I take too long to get a hoodie off and I start to freak out. Romy J and Sandy Selmer look so much alike, at least in these pictures, that Google was mixing them up. I had to go to their Instagram to figure out who was who, but I eventually figured it out.
But where are they, Zordon?
They have a very important mission this Christmas. They are helping Santa get all the presents ready for the children.
I remember being a little let down that the Power Rangers were barely in this, but It was kinda Alpha 5's chance to shine, so there was a silver lining. Of course, we all know now that this had a lot to do with the failed contract negotiations that were going on at this time. But man, I can't imagine what this special would have been like with all the Rangers here. It definitely would have felt more warm.
Job. Santa can use all the help he can get. There he is, preparing the reindeer for their long trip tonight.
I got into Power Rangers in high school, and my buddies were rockers and metalheads and stuff, and they did not understand my love for it. But I'm a firm believer that when you love something, you should own it and make it part of you. Now, all this stock footage did not help my case that the Power Rangers were in fact cool. But luckily, my friends would eventually come around. Although Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is now the darling of the franchise, there has been many great series after it, and I'm a big fan of many of them.
You win. Push the red button on the console. Behold, Alpha, my Christmas present to you.
It's pretty awesome seeing the command center all dressed up for the holidays. I want some festive magic. This place is barren.
Summon me, a grown man with attitude. Rangers, behold my Christmas magic, straight out of Angel Grove.
Yes, it's Yolaboka Flute magic.
The power of Christ compels you. Behold the keys to your power.
Yes, dude. Now I'm in the spirit to finish this video.
Call me Quarter Machine Zoldo. And even though this is transformative content, this video will still be taken down.
Why do I make these videos so bloated sometimes? I think I was supposed to be a cable access guy, but there's not that in this area whatsoever, so let's move on.
It's so beautiful. It's just what I wanted. This is perfect. With a real tree and lights, I'm just like everyone else. So now the Power Rangers will have to come.
At its core, it's just Alpha trying to fit in, something we could all relate to. This got warm really quick. Alpha's thoughts shift to missing the Rangers and feeling alone. Perhaps how we, late in the night, reach for our comfort tapes. Jesus, take the wheel! Alpha's hit me right in the feelers. Oh man, it always hurts when it hits home, you know? For some reason, there's a continuity error where the kids are decorating the command center and they haven't even been summoned yet. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. We give the modern generation a lot of guff for their bussin' haircuts, but man, ours weren't looking much better. Well, I didn't have this haircut. I was a grown-ass man by this time, but still, I remember y'all running around looking like this. On further analysis, I think I did have a bussin' haircut. And look at my ass splitting out of this Power Ranger outfit. I was trying to make it work so hard. Zordon summons a bunch of kids from around the world, and I think they're supposed to represent us, the audience, but all it does is remind you that the Power Rangers are not there. The kids quickly hug Alpha as if they've come there a million other times. But I think the big thing is it's supposed to be you excited to see Alpha, so it's not as weird as it may seem. What follows is a series of public domain Christmas songs, one after another, and it really makes you question your sanity after a while. I like Christmas music, but this was testing even my patience. And speaking of, this thing's hot, so I'm gonna take it off. Zoldo, take the power back.
Ranger, you don't need a sweet outfit to be bussin' on Christmas. The power has always been inside you.
As part of their read and sing-along cassette series, Power Rangers released Lord Zedd's Holiday Humbug, and 4 songs from the video are featured here. I just have the cassette player, and I no longer have my Talk Boy. I used to use that in my old band featured in the clips earlier. I wish I had some footage of that. It's probably in my old punk dungeon somewhere, but who knows, a lot of crazy stuff went on down there. I wish they used the narrative structure of this read-along because it's treated more like an actual Power Rangers episode, and it's a lot of fun.
When you hear the sound of the sleigh bells, you will know that Zordon wants you to turn the page. Now let's begin Lord Zedd's Holiday Humbug.
Lord Zedd grows tired of all the holiday cheer, so he sends his former monster, the Primator, down to disguise himself as Rangers and steal the gifts. This small plot is intertwined with all the happenings of the video. It really adds to it. I think it would have been a stronger special if they threw in some of these book elements. Lord Zed's Holiday Humbug is surprisingly hard to track down. Maybe it has something to do with the trading cards that comes with it, but I really don't know. I feel like I'm doing an A and a B story. Let's move on with the rest of this video. They use a little psychological manipulation by hugging Alpha 3 times. If the kids of the world love Alpha, then you'll love this home video release. Good marketing. You know what? It worked. I do love this Christmas special. I don't know why, but here we are.
This is awesome. Welcome to the command center. Thanks for coming to my magical Christmas party. Anytime, Alpha.
This head movie makes my eyes rain.
What follows is a montage of the kids making Christmas decorations.
While you do that, I'll add a little magic of my own.
There's a lot of theories on how Alpha is using Christmas magic. It's not something he normally does, or at least often. But I'm pretty sure he's just doing it because that's what the scene needs right now. I can live with that.
Oh, Mikey, he does tap into the Morphin Grid in the episode The Wedding.
I totally get it. Half of the fun is coming up with all these crazy theories. It's the best part of being a fan. A great channel to learn a lot of this stuff from is Mighty Morphin Conspiracy Theories. His stuff's pretty on point. Having consistent lore is pretty important. If we don't believe in your world, we're not going to believe in the stories that you're presenting. Jamie, that's why you'll always be my special girl. I can always rely on her.
Ranger Mikey will be right back.
Dan Harmon would hate me connecting the A and the B plot. I don't know what your 90s was like, but this was mine. My friends were a bunch of broken people who were all brought together by their general weirdness. They called us freaks, weirdos, and dirties. And many, many other words I can't say on YouTube. It's a shame that we can't fully share our stories. If I could go back in time and change one thing, it would be to love myself more and not believe the things that people were saying about us. We were monsters formed by our strange hobbies and a little bit of punk rock. Or whatever you call the random noise we made. I think I liked Power Rangers because it was a juxtaposition to the life I actually lived. A better place, so to speak. I couldn't tell one story without telling the other. And now back to Alpha's Magical Christmas. The kids dress the tree, make cookies, and open up presents, but Alpha has one special gift in store. It's the gift I've been waiting for, the Power Rangers. Well, at least sort of.
Oh dear, not on Christmas.
Zordon and Alpha observe the Rangers at the North Pole.
Gather round, children. It's Santa and the Power Rangers.
The big problem here is Tommy has already depleted the Green Ranger powers and has transferred to the White Ranger. So I don't know why they're showing this. Of course, we know the true reason is this was filmed prior to any of that happening, and they just had to make the special work anyways with what they had.
Hello, children! My friends and I almost filled up the sleigh.
Wow, Santa is apparently canon to the Power Rangers universe. That's not a big stretch, really. But he should probably secure his beard before it flies right off his face. If we're gonna go with crazy theories, perhaps the magic of this globe allows him to look into the past and the futures, cause, well, there's the White Ranger. I did enjoy the montage, so I can overlook the lore inconsistencies. It just feels good to see all my favorite Rangers. The final song on the video is A Silent Night, which is strange because Haim Saban is Jewish, and the exterior shots for the command center is a Jewish college. His wife, Cheryl Saban, has been quoted as saying, "Think of me as a Christian who enjoys Judaism." The family does put up a Christmas tree, although one probably a lot nicer than mine. My family is a blend of many cultures, so I totally get it. This video is Cheryl's pet project, and I wish they gave her a little bit more to work with. Alpha then sends the kids through a magical portal. I don't know why he didn't send them the way that they came in.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next products.
I don't think it's as deep in conspiracy theory as that. I just love that meme.
Who could it be on Christmas Eve?
There is no need to be alarmed, Alpha. It's the Power Ranger.
Well, at least the Power Rangers that agreed to work for a little bit over minimum wage. My conspiracy hat is that there was an under-the-table deal made, but we'll never truly know.
Ranger, do not test the patience of Haim Saban. You are already on thin ice with your transformative content.
Alpha rejoices over seeing part of the Power Rangers.
You're here! I'm so happy to see you! But where are the others?
The other Rangers knew the value of their hard work, but here's some guys you haven't even seen yet.
I would probably make a bad deal if I got signed to a show as well. It's your big break and you would do anything for the role. It's a shame that this kind of stuff happens in Hollywood. I'll stick with YouTube where a random person can claim your stuff and you just gotta deal with it. It's hard out there for a pimp.
Holidays are the best time to share good wishes with the ones you love. That's right, Billy. And my Christmas wish for you, Alpha, is that you'll always have a smile on your heart.
I can't believe we would trash punk clubs and then come home to this stuff. I think I just needed a little yin to my yang. And even though I was surrounded by chaos everywhere, I yearned for a more simple time. Behind every punk rocker is a kid at heart. I'm glad I never let that guy go. Many fans did not enjoy this special, but Richard Horvitz, the voice of Alpha, was happy that it finally gave him a chance to shine. You probably know him more from his Alien Invader Zim work. I'm not 100% why, but before this special, he was credited as Richard Wood. This always happens, but now I wish I was Mikey Wood.
Wood.
This special is pretty flawed, if not a little cursed. But it's not without its charms if you're a big Alpha fan. So moving forward, I'll probably make it part of my Christmas shuffle. Just because something's a little broken, it doesn't mean that it's not magical. What's going on, Zoldo?
Mikey Ranger, Mayor McPickle is out to pickle the city.
Audio cassette!
All systems go! I need unicorn power now! Yes, yes, yes! Nuts! If you like what I do here, drag your tickle sneezer across the screen until it hits something. Really? That's my call to action?